So I know all the cool kids are doing their videos outdoors, but it is currently above 80% humidity here, so I'm not gonna do that. Is my video for summer TBR slash my plans, since I am still very much mood reading. So firstly, I will be getting a lot of reading done during June and July because my local library branches do a summer reading challenge where you calculate your minutes, and those minutes you basically get badges for how many minutes. They're basically like video game achievements but in an app, and then for those specific achievement badges you then get a digital raffle ticket that you will put into their little raffle baskets. Every single summer I participate in that. So for June, I am currently already working on episode 2 of my reading like vlogs, and I plan to continue that series. So if you haven't checked out episode 1 where I read like The Reformed Reader, go check that out. So I am currently trying to finish Red Rising for that vlog, and then I'm gonna move on to Dungeon Crawler Carl. After that, maybe you'll be able to guess the person, I don't know, because both of those are very popular books. And I think I'm going to be taking a break from Dresden over the summer, unless, like I said, the mood strikes that I'm like, you know what? I think I need some wizard detectiving. And then I'll do the next vlog in that series. And for the library challenge that I set for prompts, June is having a sun on the cover. It can be the word or the actual picture of the sun or sunset or something. I already know I'm going to pick it's called In the Shadow of the Sun. It's a historical fiction fantasy, and I actually definitely diverted away from like the original choice I was gonna pick up this month. I thought about reading Just Friends by Haley Pham because it has a sun on the cover, but if you've watched my channel, you know I'm not really into romance, and this book isn't fully romance, but it's also not, it's like a contemporary fiction type book, and I'm just not feeling that right now, and I feel like if I pick this one up, I would just slog my way through it. In my mini book club, we are talking about picking up Lonesome Dove, and this is probably going to be spread from June to July and maybe even into August, but we're all discussing how we can break up the book because it is such a chunky book. So we're kind of talking through that right now and deciding our plan with that. I also need to start getting through my 1 to 10 book tag books. I read one because I ended up DNFing it, but since this challenge is to like clear your shelves of your physical reads, I still counted that one as being done and didn't replace that book in the tag. So I need to get through these books, and I think I'm gonna do a vlog series with this, and just it's gonna be various books from that video. And so if you haven't watched that video of the books I picked, you can go watch it. It's one of my very first videos I made for this channel, so I was still figuring stuff out and how I wanted to film and stuff. So just go in knowing that, because I was just trying to put stuff out, trying to figure out how I wanted my channel creatively to be. And then I thought about reading The Odyssey because I know the movie adaptation is gonna come out. And I think that's another one that it's like I read the first chapter and I can understand the writing and everything. It's just one of those that it's like, I don't know that I really want to pick that up right now, even though the movie is coming out. I don't think I'll be picking up the Odyssey quite yet, but eventually I want to create either a dedicated vlog where I read both the Iliad and the Odyssey, or just do an Odyssey review or something around that, because I have not read the Iliad or the Odyssey. So, to be well read, I want to have those books under my belt. And moving on to July, Summerween, hosted by Gabby Reads, takes place in July. I have built my TBR currently, but this may change. For Winterween, I have a vlog of that. I read Masters of Death by Olivia Blake, and I mentioned in that vlog that I wanted to pick up Terry Pratchett's version of Death, like one of his death-related death character books. And so I'm gonna pick up Mort for Summerween. It's kind of only fitting since I mentioned it in Winterween. And then because there's prompts along with this readathon that you can do, there's Pink on the cover, so I have Greedy on ebook. And then on audio, I have Sleep Tight. And so then I'll have that simultaneous audiobook, ebook, and then for physical read, I finally got the One Bad Night and Other Stories that is an Aardvark exclusive published short story collection by a bunch of horror authors. And so I'm finally gonna pick that one up, I think, for Summerween and have that as my physical read. So that's my plan going into Summerween, and it, like I said, may change, but I think these are pretty safe reads to go with. I may not get to all of them, but I want to hit the ones that follow the prompts at least. And I do plan on doing a dedicated vlog like I did with Winterween. I do also want to do a, similar to how I did my projects vlog, I'm going to do a pirate themed vlog. So I have a couple books already that I own that are pirate related books. I wanted to do that in the summer because I thought it was fitting. Plus I read Daughter's Revenge a couple months ago, and that got me in the pirate mood. Then I'll also do episode 3 of Reading Like. I don't know how quickly I'm going to be able to get these episodes out, but I'll be working on these reads throughout like my other reads. So like with episode 1, I was working on those reads for maybe a month and a half. So I was kind of taking my time to pick up other things in between and just do the clips as I had reactions to things. That's basically how I'm doing those vlogs. And then my library prompt, the challenge for July, is that the characters go on vacation. I do not have a specific pick yet because I know what happened with this Sun on the Cover pick for June. I'm gonna wait until towards the end of June to decide what book I might want to pick up, or even like the first week of July to figure out what I want to read for that prompt. So I have a lot of things cooking in my brain. I have a lot of books I want to get to. I have a lot of ideas to do those ideas, I have to read the books that are associated with those ideas. Please hit that subscribe button so I can see everyone in my next video.